Hello everyone and welcome back to another brand new AviationJack video. Today's video is a settings video for Prepar3Dv5. But before we get into this, I just want to quickly say a very big thank you for 200 subscribers. At the beginning of lockdown, I believe, we started on 97 subscribers, and 5 months later we're now already on 200. And it might not sound like a lot, but in reality, for someone who's just started growing on YouTube and uploading a lot more regularly, it's quite a big achievement. Like, we went up 30 subscribers in the month of July. It was 26 in June, 12 in May, 23 in April, and I think it was like something like 14 in March. And just everywhere slowly, everything's increasing. And I thank you for the support. That's all I really want to say. But yeah, I just thought I'd appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm gonna be making loads more videos. Of course, not gonna stop. Not planning on it anytime in the near future. So yeah, you've got loads more content on the way. But getting back to today's video, we are in Prepar3Dv5, just doing a settings video. It's been requested a few times, and I said I'll do it, so here we go, we're doing it. Pretty simple. Go to options, and we're just going to make our way through the list. Apart from these last two ones, we don't need these. So application, if I was you, I'd pause the video if you want to see all of the things yourself and copy them, but I won't put my CFG, so we won't be able to copy from the CFG. Right, so in general, pause and task page, obviously no. Prompt on exit, yes, so we don't have any sudden exits. Show scenario startup screen, obviously, yes. Enable avatar mode, got that checked. Enable scenario error reporting, of course, so in case you've got a problem, you need to go to the forum. I obviously enable that. If you have an Instagram or any kind of social media where you post aviation pictures from the Flightsim, I so suggest you put it in PNG, as this is the best quality in my opinion. Better than JPEG, but PNG for me is definitely a lot better. Moving on to the information, all the vehicle labels are completely off for me. I don't use them, they're annoying in my personal opinion. Primary info text is checked, but with nothing here checked. Now that's just because I can see the FPS when I need to, but I will have no kind of, when I'm braking, it won't say brake in the bottom left in like red bold writing, so it's just a bit annoying, all these I find. So yeah, air traffic control, all that's switched off, don't use it. Text settings standard, haven't touched anything here apart from this part where I uncheck everything. So what this basically is, you get this green and blue message at the top. It's easier if you just completely, well, like I said, this is all my opinion, get rid of them. I don't like them popping up every like 5 minutes, really annoying. So on sound, everything's 50. Mute and last focus is obviously off, it's quite annoying. Enabling sound in slew mode is on, not sure why, it doesn't really do much, but yeah, that's there. Traffic, everything's down to the absolute minimum for me. I don't use the traffic, performance really. VRAM is a big issue, we'll come on to that later. Yeah, everything's off, don't need it on. Like I said, if you want to have it on, you have it on, but I don't need it on. Obviously because we are on Flightsim mainly. Realism, haven't touched anything here apart from ignore crashes and damage. Everything else is left default, so that's pretty much that. Just ignore this. Actually, I'll check that one as well. Add-ons, this is just all the add-ons. This is on your behalf, not my behalf, so you sort that out accordingly. Scenery library, yep, literally just all the sceneries you've installed is there. Display, this is where like it gets to the good graphics part. So FXAA is off. Don't need FXAA. It makes things a bit more blurry in a way, but it says it here. It actually smooths the edges. Sorry about that. Smooths the edges. In terms of AA, we have it on 4 times MSAA. Basically, just makes things look a bit more sharper. In terms of texture filtering, I've got it on the maximum 16 times, and texture resolution, I have it on medium 124 times 124. But the reason that is because, sorry, 1024 times 124. The reason that is because VRAM in Prepar3Dv5 is a massive issue, where if you only have a certain amount of VRAM, what you'll find is that you'll keep getting memory outages, and it's really annoying, especially in bigger, more complex aircraft. So I have it done on medium, and for me it doesn't really do anything between high and ultra. You don't really notice a massive difference. I have no problem with it being on medium. Obviously you do what works best for you, but if you want to lower VRAM because you're having VRAM issues, then texture resolution on medium is a massive help. But you're probably wondering, at first I didn't know what dynamic texture streaming was. But let me tell you, this is extremely useful. It says it right here. But what it is that it decreases VRAM. I'm not sure really why. I haven't noticed any graphical changes when I use it. It says it here, enable dynamically optimized texture sizes to reduce VRAM usage. If you're having VRAM issues, this is the box you want to be checking. You want to check this box because you'll get your VRAM down from, say, well, in my case, it was 5.4 down to 4.3. So, yeah, if I was you, I would 100% check that if you're getting them issues. Over on the full screen settings, blackout desktop is checked. That's why it's blacked out right now. I prefer it like that. Graphics card, resolution, keep it default. View and panel settings. So VSync has always been on for me, as well as triple buffering. It makes things much smoother without the lagginess. Target frame rate is on unlimited. Makes it the smoothest unless you go to your NVIDIA control panel and limit the FPS that way. But this feature doesn't really work on P3D. If you limit to 30 FPS, you get basically 20. Limit to 50, and it's basically 45 and stuttery. So, yeah, unlimited is your best option. Weld. So this is a bit that makes the graphics look good. So level of terrain radius is high. Tessellation factor is low, the lowest you can possibly go. To me, it saves a bit of VRAM. It doesn't really have a big graphical impact. Mesh resolution is 5 meters, texture resolution 30 centimeters, pretty high up. And I also check the box, use high resolution terrain textures. You don't want that blurry textures around, it's not really for me. Water detail is medium. I have nothing checked on at the moment. In V4 I had clouds and user vehicle checked. The reason it's not checked now is obviously because of the VRAM issue. And yeah, so I can go without it for now. But yeah, all that's unchecked. Special effects have default, which is medium. Scenery complexity is normal. Autogen and scenery draw distance is high. Autogen vegetation density is normal. Autogen building density is also normal. And we have the dynamic 3D autogen vegetation ticked off. Sorry, not ticked. We have it off. There we go. I use True Sky for the weather. But quick disclaimer, if you do not use True Sky, you will have less VRAM. Because True Sky is still in beta, and believe me, it takes up a lot. So the bits that kind of like grayed out on the weather, if I don't have True Sky enabled, these would be my settings for it. So copy them if you want. Actually, I would have cloud coverage density on ultra or high, whatever the highest one is. But yeah, everything there is fine. In terms of True Sky though, I have it enabled, and cloud resolution is high. Don't hit on ultra just because it takes up on VRAM, just simple. God rays is unchecked. Now, lighting. This brings me to 50/50 in P3D. So I use chase plane preferences section to use my lighting, so I can change it while in the sim, so I can view it in the sim and change it accordingly. So when you see enable HDR lighting, don't look at any of that. I don't use any settings. Dynamic reflections are off. Dynamic lighting is checked off during the day, but is enabled during the night. Landing lights illuminate grounds always on for me. I don't display lens flare. I think it's a bit of an FPS hit as well as VRAM. Shadow quality is medium. Shadow draw distance is high. And the shadow type, things that are checked on cast is internal vehicle, external vehicle, clouds and terrain. And received is all the received boxes possible. Now let me take you to now let me take the chase plane. This is the camera settings I use. These are the cinematic ones, but they're mainly the same in the exact same kind of range. So they range from 1 to 0. Oh, cinematic bloom, have that off inside and out. Makes it too bright. Cinematic saturation is 1.17, so copy them if you wish. Back into the sim. Key assignments, literally on your own kind of ways, whatever you feel best with, you do that. Axis assignments as well. Control calibration, this is everything that I don't need to go through because it's on your behalf. But yeah, those are my settings, so I really hope that was useful to you, for everyone who's requesting it. Sorry if I went too fast. Sometimes it's best if you watch this video in a slower speed because I do talk quite fast. Don't know why, but my throat's hurting all of a sudden. Hey ho, must roll on with it. So yeah, that is it, and I really hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks again for 200 subscribers, blown away with all the support, thank you very much. If you want to follow my Instagram, it's AviationJack. If you want to join my Discord, it's in the link description. If you want to subscribe, it's also down there. If you want to like it, which would be much appreciated, that would be down there. And leave a comment what kind of video you want to see on the channel. Like, what do you want to see? Let me know that. And quite possibly be featured. What else was I going to say? It can be full flight, tutorial, anything you're struggling with, that you want to kind of like a video on, do let me know, and I will do that for you. Once again, thank you for watching the video, and thanks for the support, and I will see you next time with another full flight video. Oh yeah, and also, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, I have pre-ordered it. It will be with us on August the 18th, so trust me, you are going to see videos flying around the world in that. Alright, see you later. Bye bye. Have a lovely day.